confetti furiously across the entire town. A kaleidoscope of liberty is bursting from my chest. I have completely abandoned the oppressive gray nest.
Prismatic wings unfolding in the middle of the street. I am dancing frantically to this unpredictable wild beat. The chains are shattered into a million sparkling pieces. The tyrannical control over the population decreases. Jah unleashes a spectacular, radiant and colorful wave, rescuing the marginalized from a miserable dark cave. We are painting the government buildings in a bright hue, eradicating the miserable, depressive and corporate blue. The spectrum is expanding, the saturation is cranked high. A spectacular rainbow exploding in the open sky. No more restrictive boxes,
no more grayscale oppression.
This is a totally unrestrained, beautiful expression.
We are soaring confidently into a vivid freedom, building a fantastically bright alternative kingdom.
Every single step is a stroke of magnificent paint. We are completely removing
every societal constraints.
The vivid freedom
is a deeply exhilarating thrill.
We are screaming our joy
from the top of the hill.
The old wardens are blinded by the majestic pure light. We are winning this incredibly beautiful,
peaceful fight.
The rhythm is a catalyst for an absolute liberation, sparking a wildly joyous,
unprecedented celebration.
We are mixing the yellow, the magenta, and the cyan,
executing a remarkably brilliant, emancipating plan. My vocal cords are vibrating at an ecstatic frequency, operating with a massive, unprecedented urgency. I am tearing up the rule book and throwing it in the air. I have woven vibrant ribbons totally through my hair. This emancipation is a chaotic, artistic masterpiece,
an absolutely gorgeous, permanent and wild release.
The spectrum is expanding,
the saturation is cranked high.
A spectacular rainbow
exploding in the open sky.
No more restrictive boxes,
no more grayscale oppression.
This is a totally unrestrained, beautiful expression. We are soaring confidently into a vivid freedom,
building a fantastically bright
alternative kingdom.
Every single
step is a stroke of magnificent paint.
We are completely removing
every societal constraint.
The vivid freedom is a deeply
exhilarating thrill.
We are
Screaming our joy from the top of the hill.
Magnificent sun.
Do not ever let them force you back into the cage.
We have permanently turned the oppressive page.
Let your spirit fly, let your personality explode.
We are walking fearlessly down this vibrant road. Colors
burst out,
liberate,
scream and shout. all the gray behind.
Fly away,
Break the chain, dancing in the colored rain.
oh, 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 oh. Lunar gravity pulling on the planetary sphere. The undeniable evidence of transformation is here. The water level inches past the designated mark, swallowing the benches in the recreational park.
You cannot negotiate with the ocean's massive swell, ringing the warning of the coastal warning bell.
A paradigm is shifting in the atmosphere today, washing the outdated, crumbling philosophies away.
The barriers we constructed are starting to collapse, erasing the boundaries on the geographical maps.
An epoch is concluding, a brand new era dawns, swamping the meticulously manicured suburban lawn.
Brace yourself against the overwhelming mighty surge.
The old and the new are beginning to converge.
Resistance is entirely, absolutely in vain.
Preparing the vessel
For the coming
hurricane. Witness the rising tide, a force you can't contain, breaking the levee, flooding the entire plain. An unstoppable momentum swelling from the deep, waking the giant that was previously asleep. Yeah, the rising tide rearranges the earthly shore. Nothing will ever be like it was before. Politicians panicking inside the parliament, oh, watching the inevitable destruction of the wall.
nature reclaims the territory stolen by the greed, planting a totally different revolutionary seed.
The floodgates shatter underneath the immense pressure, taking a drastically unprecedented measure.
Floating on the debris of a shattered paradigm, witnessing the pinnacle of this historical time. The current sweeps the arrogance entirely out to sea, establishing a terrifying, awesome equality.
I surrender my control to the overwhelming flood, feeling the adrenaline pumping rapidly in my blood.
Brace yourself against the overwhelming mighty surge.
The old and the new are beginning to converge.
Resistance is entirely, absolutely in vain.
Preparing the vessel for the coming hurricane. Witness the rising tide, a force you can't contain, breaking the levee, flooding the entire plain. An unstoppable
the veins, washing out the poison, breaking through the chains.
Keep the temple alive, keep the fire ablaze,
Walking through the modern jungle,
endless maze.
roots rhythm, never gonna stop. From the very bottom to the mountain top. Heavy daya bingy ando, deep thumping bassline.
Hayley, information overload, buzzing inside my brain, riding a runaway, uncontrollable passenger train, flashing screens demanding my undivided attention.
Creating a massive, overwhelming amount of tension.
I unplugged the television, severed the tangled cord, escaping the madness of the digital hoarding board.
Babylon creates the static to confuse the youth, hiding the simplicity of the fundamental truth. Newspapers printing panic, selling constant fear, making the optimistic expect disappear.
I close my eyelids shut to block the frantic noise, regaining my sanity, reclaiming my humble poise. Tune out the frantic chatter, silence the roaring crowd. The modern machinery is operating much too loud, retreating inward to an isolated, quiet sphere, where the panic shouting is impossible to hear. Searching for a peaceful mind, a shelter from the storm, where the solitary thoughts are comfortable and warm. Eradicating chaos from the overloaded head, finding a profound serenity inside the bed. Yeah, the peaceful mind ignores the buzzing of the fly, watching the frantic, crazy universe pass by.
Meditating quietly beneath the banyan shade, watching the complicated, stressful illusions fade, breathing oxygen deeply into the expanded lungs, ignoring the gossiping of 1,000 poisonous tongues.
Equilibrium returns to the unbalanced scale. A totally successful expedition on the trails.
Sorting through the clutter of my own anxiety, fasting from the pressures of a demanding society, focusing on singular, uninterrupted thoughts, untangling the complicated psychological knots.
The interior landscape is looking remarkably serene, a flawlessly composed, meticulously painted scene. Tune out the frantic chatter, silence the roaring crowd. The modern machinery is operating operating much too loud, retreating inward to an isolated, quiet sphere, where the panic shouting is impossible to hear. Searching for a peaceful mind, a shelter from the storm, where the solitary thoughts are comfortable and warm, eradicating chaos from the overloaded head, finding a profound serenity inside the bed. Yeah, the peaceful mind ignores the buzzing of the fly, watching the frantic, crazy universe pass by.
A smooth, jazzy, electric piano solo takes the lead, wandering through complex but soothing chord changes, backed by a tight, minimalist drum groove.
Guarding the mental fortress with a vigilant stare, refusing to let the paranoia enter there, cultivating a garden of tranquility and grace, maintaining a slow, deliberately chosen pace. Shut down the screen, keep thoughts serene, exhale the stress, accept the bliss. Searching for a peaceful mind, a shelter from the storm, where the solitary thoughts are comfortable and warm, eradicating chaos from the overloaded head, finding a profound serenity inside the bed. Yeah, the peaceful mind ignores the buzzing of the fly, watching the frantic, crazy universe pass by.
Quiet now, be still, resting on the silent hill. Peaceful mind, clear and free, just staring at the empty tree.
The electric piano plays with mine in a lingering minor chord that slowly fades into absolute silence.
The horizon is dripping with a bright magenta stain, an optical illusion driving astronomers insane. I watch the celestial body rupture in the twilight hue, leaking brilliant ultraviolet rays across the faded blue. We lay down on the grass to observe the cosmic spill. The neighborhood is captivated, absolutely frozen still. A celestial anomaly painted on the evening door, reminding every wanderer how far we are from home. Jah manifests His glory through the colors in the stratosphere, eradicating all the boundaries of human doubt and fear.
The crimson liquid saturates the puffy rolling clouds, drawing gasps of wonder from the captivated crowds.
The orbit slows down to a mesmerizing crawling pace,
A spectacular
listen to the starry night.
A breathtaking display of unpredictable raw light. We are gazing upward at this heavy bleeding sun. The astronomical phenomenon has finally begun. A gorgeous catastrophe unfolding on the edge of day, washing our insignificance and petty arguments away. Oh, the bleeding sun is pouring color on the ground.
The most
Visually profound experience we ever found.
The prophecy described the day of violet and ruby red, when the universe would pour its heart upon the sleepyhead. We stare into the telescope to witness the grand design, a massive supernatural and planetary sign. The twilight is intoxicated by the stellar glowing ink, pushing all humanity right onto the absolute brink.
I am capturing the spectrum on my vintage Polaroid, documenting all this beauty spilling out into the void. The physics are impossible, gravity begins to warp. The sky resembles a gigantic, magnificent painted tarp. I feel completely weightless, bathing in the scarlet glow, disconnecting from the mundane reality below.
The orbit slows down to a mesmerizing crawling pace, a spectacular collision in the
Emptiness of space.
watch the solar plasma mix into the starry night.
A breathtaking display of unpredictable raw light. We are gazing upward at this heavy bleeding sun. The astronomical phenomenon has finally begun. Oh, gorgeous catastrophe unfolding on the edge of day,
Washing out
Insignificant
and petty arguments away. Oh, the bleeding sun is pouring color on the ground.
the most
Visually profound experience we ever found.
soak inside the ultraviolet that the retina adjusts.
We are nothing but a speck of fragile, illuminated dust.
The galaxy is weeping tears of bright, majestic gold.
The greatest interstellar story that was ever told.
Embrace the solar
Anomaly,
accept the cosmic
tear. The universe is speaking to us loud and crystal clear. Red dripping down, eclipse fleet out. We are gazing upward at this heavy bleeding sun. The astronomical phenomenon has finally begun. A gorgeous catastrophe unfolding on the edge of day,
washing out
insignificant
chest cavity, defying all the standard laws of anatomical gravity.
An invisible entity wailing beneath my collarbone, making me feel incredibly isolated and entirely alone.
No visible bruises mar the surface of my pale skin, but a terrifying spectral torment is raging deep within. The ancestors lament through the dense midnight ether, caught in a brutal purgatory belonging to neither. Jah hears the desperate moaning of the invisible ghost, wandering aimlessly around this desolate, foggy coast.
The spiritual agony transcends our mortal fleshy shell, trapped inside a personal, psychological type of hell.
Listen to the eerie howling, whistling through the crack, a heavy emotional burden strapped across the back.
The anguish is intangible, impossible to touch,
but it grips the human psyche in a paralyzing clutch.
it is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
A devastating emptiness,
taking a massive toll,
screaming into the void
without a single spoken word.
the most tragic silent lamentation
Ever heard?
Oh,
The crying soul is seeking ultimate release,
begging the universe.
for a fraction of inner peace.
Hey. We burn the sacred sage to cleanse our haunted room, hoping to banish this impending sense of doom. The aura is tainted by an ancient unresolved grief, praying to the heavens for some immediate relief. The metaphysical wound refuses to properly clot, tied up in an incredibly complex emotional knot.
I am performing an exorcism on my own grim depression, trying to rid my mind of this relentless, dark obsession. The hollow reverberation rings inside my weary skull, making every previously joyous occasion incredibly dull.
I want to surgically extract this miserable unseen pain before it drives my fragile sanity completely
Insane.
Listen to the eerie howling, whistling through the crack,
A heavy emotional burden strapped across the back.
the anguish is intangible, impossible to touch, but it grips the human psyche in a paralyzing clutch.
It is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
A devastating emptiness,
taking a massive toll,
screaming into the void,
without a single spoken word.
the most tragic silent lamentation
Ever heard?
Oh,
The crying soul is seeking ultimate release,
begging the universe.
for a fraction of inner peace.
Hey! Soothe the restless phantom, pacify the inner shade.
Let the terrifying ghostly apparitions finally fade.
Comfort the unseen entity,
Cradle the broken spirit, speak words of pure affection until they truly hear it. The ethereal suffering requires a compassionate embrace to completely eradicate the shadows from this space where time and pain release it.
it is the
Unmistakable sound of a crying soul, the devastating emptiness,
oh,
taking a massive toll,
streaming into the void without a
single spoken word.
the most tragic silent
unforgiving gravel. This is an incredibly difficult, strenuous road to travel. A metric ton of responsibility rests upon my tired neck, leaving my nervous system as an absolute total wreck. The gravitational pull is aggressively dragging me down. I am carrying the aggregate sorrow of this entire town.
The pendulum swings with an immense, terrifying mass, smashing violently through the fragile ceiling glass. Chat dictates the tempo of this grueling uphill trudge, wading knee deep through the societal toxic sludge. The cadence of existence is a formidable, brutal force, keeping the weary traveler rigidly upon the course. The momentum is sluggish but absolutely unstoppable, making the towering mountain seem fully droppable. Embrace the immense inertia, lean into the dense weight,
Marching courageously toward our unavoidable fate. We are stepping perfectly to this heavy rhythm, trapped inside a complex societal logarithm.
The tempo is a boulder crushing the brittle bone, a deeply grounded, overwhelmingly
Low tone, yet the heavy rhythm dictates the sluggish pace.
a test of endurance.
For the entire human race.
The sheer density of survival compresses the lung, leaving the sweetest victory songs completely unsung. We shoulder the massive burden like a stubborn ox, breaking out of the conventional restrictive box.
The gravitational field multiply by a factor of 10, testing the absolute limits of mortal women and men.
I feel the atmospheric pressure bearing upon my skull.
Every single daily chore is remarkably painfully dull,
But my muscles are thickening, adapting to the strain.
I am harvesting fortitude from the relentless rain.
The sludgy tempo forces me to calculate
Every stride, there is absolutely no fast lane where I can quickly hide,
the momentum is sluggish but absolutely unstoppable.
making the towering mountain seem fully droppable.
Embrace the immense inertia, lean into the dense weight,
Marching courageously toward our unavoidable fate. We are stepping perfectly to this heavy rhythm, trapped inside a complex societal logarithm.
the tempo is a boulder crushing the brittle bone,
A deeply grounded, overwhelmingly low tone. Yet the heavy rhythm dictates the sluggish pace, a test of endurance for the entire human race.
push against the resistance, lift the monolithic stone.
You possess incredible strength you have never shown,
The trudging cadence builds an unbreakable core.
preparing your body for the impending brutal war. Do not let the density flatten your determined spine.
We will ultimately conquer.
This excruciating incline.
Trudge, lift the weight, push through dense.
We are stepping perfectly to this heavy rhythm,
Trapped inside a complex
societal logarithm.
The tempo is a boulder crushing the brittle bone,
A deeply grounded, overwhelmingly low tone. Yet the heavy rhythm dictates the sluggish pace, a test of endurance for the entire human race.
slow march.
Heavy feet conquering the grueling street, the weight of worlds on the backstage, strictly on the track. infiltrating the inner circle of their aristocratic ilk.
The champagne is bubbling gracefully
inside the crystal flute, but my subversive intentions are absolutely resolute.
We do not need to shatter the windows or
kick down the door.
We are gracefully taking over
the entire marble floor.
The emperor sleeps soundly on a plush, incredibly soft bed, completely unaware that his tyranny is officially dead. Jah guided our footsteps to be quieter than a mouse as we peacefully occupy
the governor's lavish house. We overthrow the system without spilling a single drop. A beautifully orchestrated crook that they can never stop.
The transition of power
is remarkably seamless and neat.
No chaotic riots occurring in the cobblestone street.
We dismantled the hierarchy
with an elegant,
soft touch,
proving that aggressive violence does not accomplish much.
This is a sophisticated, magnificent velvet revolution,
the most graceful, effective,
and permanent solution,
draping our
brilliant rebellion in luxurious plush cloth,
neutralizing the anger
and silencing the screaming mob.
Oh, the velvet revolution
changes everything overnight.
Flawlessly executed,
incredibly peaceful, quiet fight.
The palace guards surrender to the overwhelming charm. Nobody had to raise a single aggressive or
angry arm.
We rewrote
the Constitution using a golden fountain pen, redistributing the immense wealth to the women and men.
The architecture remains totally intact and standing tall,
but the corrupt philosophy has taken a permanent fall.
I am adjusting
My diamond necklace with a knowing smirk, admiring the flawless execution of our clandestine work.
the hostile takeover.
What was softer than a gentle summer breeze, bringing the oppressed billionaires directly to their knees.
We smuggle the liberation
By underneath their nose,
a remarkably beautiful, blooming
and subversive rose.
the transition of power
Is remarkably seamless and neat.
No chaotic riots occurring in the cobblestone street.
We dismantled the hierarchy
With an elegant,
soft touch, proving that aggressive violence does not accomplish much. This is a sophisticated, magnificent velvet revolution,
the most graceful,
effective and permanent solution.
draping our
Brilliant rebellion in luxurious plush cloth,
neutralizing the anger.
silencing the screaming moth.
Oh, the velvet revolution,
Changes everything overnight.
a flawlessly executed,
Incredibly peaceful, quiet fight.
so the banners out of the most expensive imported lace.
We are fundamentally transforming
The nature of this space.
the louder statement is sometimes made without a sound.
Watch the quiet forest uprising,
successfully take the ground.
no need for heavy artillery,
No need for the battle drum.
the most elegant emancipation has
Successfully, finally come. Smooth, quietly now. Take the crown.
soft power.
Soft power. Oh, this is a sophisticated, magnificent velvet revolution.
The most graceful, effective,
And permanent solution. Oh, draping out brilliant rebellion in luxurious plush cloth.
neutralizing the anger.
Silencing the screaming moth.
Oh, the velvet revolution,
Changes everything overnight.
a flawlessly executed,
Incredibly peaceful, quiet fight. Soft footsteps, silken thread. The old regime is quietly dead. Velvet touch, iron will. The kingdom is peaceful and still. Living underneath the floorboards of this crowded house. Quiet as a phantom, sneaking like a frightened mouse. Cables wrapping around my ankles in the basement gloom. Every single memory is blooming in this claustrophobic room. I try to pull away, but snap the fragile fibers in my mind, leaving every trace of ordinary sanity behind.
yeah. Digging through the topsoil, reaching for the underground, where the voices of the ancestors can safely resound. Generations buried deep beneath the cobblestone. Flesh decays away, but leaves a story in the bone. Jah planted us firmly inside this labyrinth of dirt, to ground us deeply when the wicked surface brings us hurt.
Twisting and turning, we navigate the maze, lost inside the thicket for 100 million days. Knotted up together, impossible to part, an underground connection flowing right into the heart.
Oh, we are
Caught inside these tangled roots,
bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits. We try to walk away, but
we are anchored in the mud. The earth is drinking up the sorrow in our blood, yeah. These tangled roots are holding us in place. A complicated history we finally embrace.
the hurricane is blowing violently above the canopy, but down below the surface is our secret sanctuary. Tribes are joining hands across the subterranean expanse, engaging in a silent, slow and ancient spiritual dance. No tractor and no bulldozer can sever what we grew, a network of survival carrying us safely through.
My fingernails are broken, scratching at the wooden floor. I am not that isolated teenager as I was before, realizing that this web of vines is actually my shield, a fortress afloat in a devastated battlefield. I thought I was a captive, but I'm basically a queen, thriving in a messy garden that remains unseen. Twisting and turning, we navigate the maze, lost inside the thicket for 100 million days. Knotted up together, impossible to part, an underground connection flowing right into the heart. Oh, we are caught inside these
vine.
We are the flora,
We are the resilient weed.
growing from a microscopic overlooked seed. Let the branches intertwine.
Let the forest grow.
Oh, down into the beautiful,
Messy depths below.
grip tight, hold fast, tangled up, built to last. Pull the weed, feel the soil. Oh, we are caught inside these tangled roots.
Bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits.
We try to walk away, but we are anchored in the mud.
The earth is drinking up the sorrow in our blood.
These tangled roots are holding us in place. A complicated history we finally embrace. Tangled up, holding on.
Roots go deep from dusk till dawn.
Underground, where we belong.
Singing our untangled song.
Hey, 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 hey. Oh. I am carefully packing up my vintage vinyl collection, severing our previously undeniable deep connection.
The smell of burning incense is fading from the bedroom, replaced by an overwhelming,
Suffocating sense of doom. I untangled my fingers from your thick, beautiful hair. Now I am staring blankly at your completely empty chair.
The cool island breeze feels like a freezing winter chill since you walked away and marched right over the hill. My dreadlocks feel significantly heavier upon my shoulders. The pebbles on the beach have transformed into
Massive boulders. John knows I treated my beautiful queen with utmost respect.
But sometimes the romantic vessel is
Inevitably wrecked. The needle skips abruptly on our favorite romantic track. There is absolutely no way we are ever getting it back. The harmony is discordant, the melody is completely out of tune. Weep with me underneath the solitary pale crescent moon. Oh, I am suffering from a devastating Rasta heartbreak, realizing this relationship was a tragic, beautiful mistake.
tearing up the roots we planted deeply in the sandy soil, ruining the harvest of our passion and emotional toil. Yeah, this Rasta heartbreak
Is an incredibly heavy cross, mourning the profound, irreplaceable, and permanent loss.
I am walking solitarily along the deserted, quiet coastline.
Trying to convince myself that everything will be totally fine.
But the ocean waves are singing a terribly mournful song,
Reminding me of exactly where I used to proudly belong.
The herbs do not provide the usual
Comforting meditation. I am stranded in a state of absolute devastation.
I am deleting all the beautiful Polaroids from my gallery,
Paying the ultimate agonizing emotional salary.
the reggae club is playing our jam, but I cannot
Go inside. My stubbornness is battling against my wounded, foolish pride.
I gave you every single ounce of my romantic
Devotion. Now I am drowning in a turbulent, unforgiving ocean.
The needle skips abruptly on our favorite romantic track. There is absolutely no way
We are ever getting it back.
the harmony is discordant.
The melody is completely out of tune. Weep with me underneath this solitary pale crescent moon.
No, I am
Suffering from a devastating Rasta heartbreak.
realizing this relationship
Was a tragic, beautiful mistake. Tearing up the roots we planted deeply in the sandy soil.
ruining the harvest of our passionate.
Emotional toil. Yeah, yeah. This Rasta heartbreak is an incredibly heavy cross. Mourning the profound, irreplaceable, and permanent loss. Hey, hey. Wash the memory away, let the salty tears fall. There is no point waiting for a late night desperate call.
Love is a beautiful flower,
But sometimes tragically dies, leaving behind a trail of uncomfortable, whispered goodbyes.
except the bitter ending.
Heal the deeply wounded chest.
Put this turbulent romantic chapter
To a final rest. Heartbreak, torn roots, crying out, let it go.
Oh, I am
Suffering from a devastating Rasta heartbreak.
Oh, I am suffering.
From a devastating Rasta heartbreak. Realizing this relationship was a tragic, beautiful mistake. Tearing up the roots we planted deeply in the sandy soil.
Ruining the harvest of our passionate.
Emotional toil. Yeah, this Rasta heartbreak is an incredibly heavy cross. Mourning the profound, irreplaceable, and permanent loss. Hey. I am carefully packing up my vintage vinyl collection, severing our previously undeniable deep connection. The smell of burning incense is fading from the bedroom, replaced by an overwhelming, suffocating sense of doom. I untangled my fingers from your thick, beautiful hair. Now I am staring blankly at your completely empty chair.
Yeah, the cool island breeze feels like a freezing winter chill. Since you walked away and marched right over the hill, my dreadlocks feel significantly heavier upon my shoulders. The pebbles on the beach have transformed into massive boulders. Jah knows I treated my beautiful queen with utmost respect, but sometimes the romance
Clouds are rolling slowly across the azure dome. reflecting a magnificent deep sapphire blue.
Troubles seem to vanish past the coral reef, replacing all the misery with sweet relief.
Jah created beauty in the underwater scape, offering a peaceful and a pure escape.
Drifting on the surface,
soothing beat.
Yes, the gentle waves wash the grime away,
Bringing in the calmness of a quiet bay. Rolling in, rolling out, whispering softly, no need to shout.
gentle waves, endless blue, bringing me closer, closer to you. Dewdrops glisten on the canopies, waking up the shadows, shaking off the breeze.
I see the colors painting up the pale sky, leaving all the heavy burdens way behind. A quiet whisper travels through the tall pines, tracing every contour of the valley line.
Sun is climbing over Zion's high peak, wiping out the darkness, making evil weak. Hear the little birds whistle in a righteous tune, chasing away the lingering ghosts of the moon.
The fog is lifting off the holy mountain stone, reminding
Drum and bass playing a sparse, echo heavy dub. Breathe in the light,
Breathe out
the fight
a brand new start.
inside the heart. Oh, it's a mystic morning, unfolding so bright.
Bathe in the valleys,
In a golden light,
feel the ancient magic, waking up the earth, celebrating life and a beautiful rebirth. Yeah, the mystic morning calls to you and me, unlocking the chains, setting the captives free.
shining down on us. Yes, it's shining down. No more crying in a concrete town. Mystic morning, mystic dawn. Carry on, children, carry on.
Oh, oh.
The pastel spectrum bleaches into a monochromatic gray. My favorite cassette ribbon slowly begins to fray. Whispering silhouettes replace the formerly noisy crowd. I am sitting quietly on this descending evening cloud.
Conversations dissolve into a static, empty hum.
My fingertips are feeling increasingly terribly numb.
Dusk settles heavily across the abandoned harbor dock, watching the seagulls migrate in a distant silent flock. The acoustic resonance loses its initial vibrant punch. We are skipping dinner, and we already missed our lunch.
Jack paints the twilight with a melancholy purple brush,
Bringing the entire neighborhood
into a solemn hush.
oh,
The frequency weakens, the signal begins to dip. The rope is sliding swiftly right through our loosening grip. Colors wash away into a pale and ghostly white, surrendering completely to the quietness of night. We are surrounded by these fading vibes everywhere, a fragile melody dissolving into the chilly air, losing the connection we previously held so tight. And dimming lantern flickering without enough light. Oh, the fading vibes are taking the energy away, leaving us nothing but the remnants of yesterday.
the amplifier hums with the pathetic low-end drone. I'm sitting in this empty auditorium, completely alone. The posters on the bedroom walls are peeling at the edge, a forgotten promise written on a broken, fragile edge. We trace the outlines of a history we barely recall,
Watching the autumn leaves gracefully detach catching fire. I unplugged the microphone and packed the cables in a box, changing all the combinations on my sentimental locks. The euphoria has evaporated, leaving a gentle sigh. I'm waving a reluctant, slow and permanent goodbye. No explosive endings, just a gradual soft decay. Watching the vibrant masterpiece slowly wash away. The frequency weakens, the signal begins to dip. The rope is sliding swiftly right through our loosening grip. Colors wash away into a pale and ghostly white, surrendering completely to the quietness of night. We are surrounded by these fading vibes everywhere, a fragile melody dissolving into the chilly air. Losing the connection we previously held so tight, a dimming lantern flickering without enough light. Oh, the fading vibes are taking the energy away, leaving us nothing but the remnants of yesterday. Ooh. Oh.
Embrace the silence, let the decibels drop zero.
Nobody needs to play the enthusiastic loud hero.
The chapter concludes with a whisper, not a bang.
Forget the triumphant anthems we previously sang.
Let the ghost drift safely into the quiet beyond.
Oh, releasing the tension of this disappearing bond. Fading, slipping away, static, static,
No sound,
oh, fading, slipping away, static, static,
no sound, no
sound, no sound. We are surrounded by these fading vibes everywhere,
a fragile melody
dissolving into the chilly air. Losing the connection we previously held so tight, a dimming lantern flickering without enough light. All the fading vibes are taking the energy away, leaving us nothing but the remnants of yesterday.
signal lost,
Tape rewinds,
leaving all the noise behind.
vibes decay, shadows blend. This is how the evenings end. There is a phantom echoing within my chest cavity, defying all the standard laws of anatomical gravity.
An invisible entity wailing beneath my collarbone,
Making me feel incredibly isolated and entirely alone.
no visible bruises mar the surface of my pale skin.
But a terrifying spectral torment is raging deep within.
The ancestors lament through the dense midnight ether, caught in a brutal purgatory belonging to neither. Jai is the desperate moaning of the invisible ghost, wandering aimlessly around this desolate foggy coast. The spiritual agony transcends our mortal fleshy shell, trapped inside a personal psychological type of hell.
Oh, listen to the eerie howling whistling through the crack, a heavy emotional burden strapped across the back. The anguish is intangible, impossible to touch, but it grips the human psyche in a paralyzing clutch. It is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
A devastating emptiness,
taking a mass
incredibly complex, emotional night.
I am performing an exorcism of my own grim depression, trying to rid my mind of this relentless dark obsession. The hollow reverberation rings inside my weary skull, making every previously joyous occasion incredibly dull. I wanna surgically extract this miserable unseen pain before it drives my fragile sanity completely insane. Listen to the eerie howling whistling through the crack, a heavy emotional burden strapped across the back. The anguish is intangible, impossible to touch, but it grips the human psyche in a paralyzing clutch. It is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
A devastating emptiness,
taking a massive toll,
screaming into the
void without a single spoken word.
the most tragic, silent lamentation never heard of.
The crying soul is seeking ultimate release,
Begging the universe
for a fraction of inner peace. Soothe the restless phantom, pacify the inner shade.
let the terrifying
Ghostly apparitions finally fade.
comfort the unseen entity.
Cradle the broken spirit,
Speak words of pure affection till they truly hear it.
the ethereal suffering requires a compassionate embrace
To completely eradicate
the shadows from this space.
well,
Phantom pain, follow,
release it.
it is the unmistakable sound of a crying soul,
A devastating emptiness,
devastating emptiness, taking a massive toll,
screaming into the void.
without a single spoken word.
The most tragic,
Silent lamentation never heard
oh, the crying soul,
is seeking ultimate release,
begging the universe for
a fraction of inner peace.
spectral tears,
Unseen hurt,
wandering across the dirt.
soothe the ghosts come to mind.
Leave the agony behind.
Ay, 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 ay. Lacing up the boots before the sunrise even hits. Packing up the tools into the heavy leather kits. A marathon of labor stretching far across the plain. Enduring the blisters and the undeniable pain. I put my right foot forward, then I move the left. eh. Refusing to be categorized as lazy or bereft.
Clockwork gears are turning in the factory machine. The most relentless dedication you have ever seen. Sweat is pouring down the forehead of the working man, executing the requirements of the master plan.
Consistency is a currency that never will inflate. Arriving at the destination, never ever late. Pacing out the distance, conserving the energy, building a magnificent, enduring legacy.
We do not sprint to finish the grueling massive race.
We conquer the mountain with a regulated pace. Walking to the steady beat, an unyielding stride. Swallowing the arrogance, swallowing the
a rhythmic medication for the universal herd.
Farmers plowing the acres of the fertile brown terrain, waiting with a massive patience for the autumn rain.
The seasons operate upon a strict, reliable clock, eroding the surface of the hardest granite rock.
Perseverance guarantees the ultimate reward, striking a persistent, undeniable heavy chord,
Hammering the nails into the wooden sturdy beam, constructing the reality of a childhood dream.
every single repetition builds the muscle strong, proving the cynical, pessimistic critics wrong.
I establish a routine that I rigorously keep, even when the canyon valley is incredibly deep.
Pacing out the distance, conserving the energy, building a magnificent, enduring legacy.
We do not sprint to finish the grueling, massive race.
We conquer the mountain with a regulated pace, walking to the steady beat, an unyielding stride, swallowing the arrogance, swallowing the pride. A metronome is ticking deep within the tireless chest, pushing through the obstacle, passing every test. Yeah, the steady beat marches onward through the dirt,
A rhythmic medication for the universal herd.
Momentum is a boulder rolling down a steep incline, crossing over the finalized victorious finish line.
Step by step, inch by inch, we cover the expanse.
Turning a tiny opportunity into a massive chance. 1, 2, keep on till the break of dawn. Left, right, don't quit. Show them your grit. Walk into the steady beat, an unyielding stride, swallowing the arrogance, swallowing the pride. A metronome is ticking deep within the tireless chest, pushing through the obstacle, passing every test. Yeah, the steady beat marches onward through the dirt, a rhythmic medication for the universal hurt. Keep marching, don't look back, staying exactly on the track. Steady beat, strong and true, carrying me, carrying you. The song ends abruptly on a tight, unified snare and bass hit.
An optical illusion
driving astronomers insane.
I watch the celestial body rupture in the twilight hue,
leaking brilliant ultraviolet rays across the faded blue.
We lay down on the grass to observe the cosmic spill.
The neighborhood is captivated, absolutely frozen still.
A celestial anomaly painted on the evening dome, reminding every wanderer how far we are from home. Jah manifests His glory through the colors in the stratosphere, eradicating all the boundaries of human doubt and fear.
The crimson liquid saturates the puffy rolling clouds, drawing gasps of wonder from the captivated crowds.
The orbit slows down to a mesmerizing crawling pace,
a spectacular collision in the emptiness of space.
Watch the solar plasma mix into the starry night, a breathtaking display of unpredictable raw light.
Oh, we are gazing upward at this heavy, bleeding sun.
The astronomical phenomenon has finally begun,
A gorgeous catastrophe
unfolding on the edge of day,
washing our insignificant
and petty arguments away.
Oh, the bleeding sun is pouring color on the ground.
The most visually profound
Experience we ever found.
Hey, the prophecy described a day of violet and ruby red, when the universe would pour its heart upon the sleepy head. We stare into the telescope to witness the grand design, a massive supernatural and planetary sign.
The twilight is intoxicated by the stellar glowing, pushing our humanity right onto the absolute brink. I am capturing the spectrum on my vintage Polaroid, documenting all this beauty spilling out into the void. The physics are impossible, gravity begins to warp. The sky resembles a gigantic, magnificent painted top. I feel completely weightless, bathing in the scarlet glow, disconnecting from the mundane reality below.
The orbit slows down to a mesmerizing crawling pace,
A spectacular collision in the emptiness of space.
watch the solar plasma mix into the starry night,
A breathtaking display of unpredictable raw light. We are gazing upward at this heavy, bleeding sun.
the astronomical phenomenon has finally begun,
A gorgeous catastrophe
unfolding on the edge of day,
washing our insignificant
and petty arguments away. Oh, the bleeding
sun is pouring color on the ground.
the most visually profound
Experience we ever found.
soak inside the ultraviolet.
Let the retina adjust.
We are nothing but a speck of fragile
Illuminated dust. The galaxy is weeping tears of bright, majestic gold. The greatest interstellar story that was ever told.
embrace the solar anomaly, accept the cosmic tear.
The universe is speaking to us loud and crystal clear. Red dripping down eclipse.
Bleed it out,
Red dripping down eclipse.
bleed it out.
We are gazing upward at this heavy, bleeding sun.
The astronomical phenomenon has finally begun,
A gorgeous catastrophe unfolding on the edge of day, washing our sweet.